Right, so less than fucking 24 hours after I asked not to be fucking bullied on my fucking channel, the fucking bellend comes back with even fucking more. Right. So we need to have a fucking little bit of a fucking sit down, a little bit of a fucking chat, don't we? First, let me just calm myself and say I have just replied to said fucking bell. But there was another message from Ned the Staffy, and I like that, like, your profile is your dog. So I don't know if you're a boy or a girl, which I quite like. It's quite relevant to the rest of the fucking post. Because I'm happily going to say that I don't know if you're a boy or a girl, and I'm okay with that. But him, I'm going to call him because he's a he. Because apparently he's non-binary, and that's supposed to shut me up. Fuck's sake, what a fucking painers. What a fucking painers. If you're gonna fucking try and get intellectual with me and fucking argue with me, have a fucking point. For fuck's sake, you fucking painers. I bet he's watching this. He will be, because he's a self-important, self-obsessed bigot. He's a fucking little asshole. Just coming and starting out at me out of nowhere with all of his preconceived ideas and then accusing me of assumptions. And I wrote back because he was point scoring. That's what he accused me of. He wrote me a message saying that sounds a hell of a lot like point scoring. Right. Threatening fucking attitude. That is the hypothetical bollocking that narcissists like. They like to just raise their heckles very slightly at the idea that you might have been doing something, just in case you were going to think of it, because they're frightened little pussy holes. Right. And he wrote back, because gender's not important, right? That's what you fucking like put under exclamations mark. Gender doesn't even fucking matter. Well, it doesn't matter calling you him then, because it could be her or him. Doesn't matter. What does it matter? You say gender doesn't matter. It's the most ridiculous argument ever for a start. I feel very strongly about gender not mattering. It doesn't fucking make sense, right? But he then came back with, I've not read all. That was it. I've not read all of it. There's too much to read or something. Now that is making you feel stupid, making you feel like you've said too much. That's pushing the oversensitive button, or trying to push the oversensitive button in you. Because remember, this particular breed of scum is used to charming people and thinking they're getting away with it, and they actually think that their words mean one fuck of a lot to you, right? And so when they say they haven't got time, it's to make you feel like, oh, I've done it again. I went on about it. I've overreacted. And they want you to start apologising to them. But the problem is that they get so overcome by the stench of their own fucking pathetic self-adulation that they start to then just treat everyone like that as they go along. It's hilarious, the shit that you can just see. Look, they've done that, they've done that. It's just, they nail themselves to the sodding wall and sit there talking triumphantly about themselves and what they've just made you do. So there was, I haven't had time to read it, but did manage to pick up on the one thing that they really felt they should comment on. And this is where I just burst out fucking laughing at the absurdity of their next fucking point. Was that what I'd said was I was trying to be diplomatic and say, you're clearly someone who hasn't had the same issues with gender being an issue as I have. I was kind of suggesting that, right? I don't know if I can't actually remember what I quite read, but I think I was just coming across as saying it sounds like, it sounds to me like, so it definitely wasn't an assumption. It was actually put across diplomatically. Point one, it wasn't an assumption. It just wasn't. But that was my point, and it's a very true one, because if I heard about someone who had been having trouble with gender and was really fucked up over it, I'd be happy to talk to them about it, and I'd know what they were fucking on about, and I'd be compassionate towards them. I wouldn't be going, oh no, actually, I've got to replace with no, 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 no. And like, fucking hell. As for gender binary, dickhead, I was into Taoism like fucking 10 years ago, And that's where I first started saying, no, this is fucking, it's not female. It's not female. Part of me being so female is to actually kind of say it's not female because it's on a male. But you wouldn't understand that because you've got the mind of a 5-year-old and you argue at a completely superficial level, which anything which you can make fall into your own self-seeking, stupid little narrative. So anyway, that was the clincher. That was the clincher, was to quote me, you have not had as much fucking issues with gender. Well, I'm non-binary. And, sorry, excuse me, darling, what the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you actually trying to fucking say? Like, that could mean anything. That could mean fucking, what am I supposed to derive from that? Oh my god, seriously, you must have been through hell to now describe yourself as non-binary. If I was supposed to assume anything from what you said, tough shit. I don't do that. I'm fucking schizotypal, okay? I deal with the words that mean the things, and I get to a roadblock like that. Because if fucking gender means nothing to you, then why do you feel so fucking strongly about it, dickwad? You feel angry that no one else agrees with you, don't you? So you attack people like me that don't fit into your fucking narrative. You approach me with nothing but assumptions, with a threat that I better not be saying this, when I clearly hadn't said it. So if you're expecting, but then now you're expecting me to know something that you haven't said from you saying another thing. Because, like, I wrote back to him and I said, like, I've had issues with my gender. So this guy that you don't know is non-binary. They're completely unrelated events. But he presented that as some sort of lovable triumphance over me. And again, there's the fucking tactics. Point scoring, putting you down, making out you're a hypocrite. Making you out to be a hypocrite, that is their favourite tactic. Because they're hypocrites. And they always try and just beat you to the punch. I have answered back and I have, like, basically retaliated and pointed out, because I don't like hypocrites calling me a fucking hypocrite when they've tried to engineer the fact that I'm a hypocrite. Can't be bothered with this fucking level of fucking stupid manipulation from childish, self-seeking knobends. You're not important. You're fuck all. You're the kind of bullies that fucking antagonise and put people down about themselves and make them feel like fucking shit for no fucking reason. I don't give a fuck what you've been through. Don't put that on other fucking people. You fucking mindless, fucking selfish little shit. Fuck yourself. With something uncomfortable several times over. Seriously, I fucking cannot be fucking doing with people like this. I might wait if he replies. I'm just going to fucking block him. I don't need that shit on my fucking channel. And that was the other thing. I'd asked him. I was pretty diplomatic. I was blunt. But I was blunt, like saying things like, and never mind telling me that if you don't mind. That's blunt because of what he'd said to me. Do you know what I mean? But I said, can you just keep it to mental health? So if you want to talk to me, fine. Can you keep it to mental health? And I said, if you start off, can you please just not nail me to the wall? It's not a very good way to start a conversation off. Because he literally thought he'd nailed me to the fucking wall. That was totally ignored. That's another thing. Completely ignore your boundaries. They're not even fucking considered, not even fucking registered. Railroad straight over the boundaries and disobey defiantly. Do the exact thing, the exact precise thing that I asked him not to. And to do that as if nothing was even asked. That is a narcissist fucking tactic. Definitely. They will not be told what to do. They are like fucking stupid, pathetic little babies. Oh my god, I would annihilate you if you were right here. Seriously. I'd have you crying into your own piss. You pathetic, stupid little snivelling fucking worm. Get the fuck away from me. You're fuck all. But Ned the Staffy, you're lovely. That's what I started off saying, wasn't it? I wanted to say. Your message was lovely. Thank you so much. I really needed to fucking hear that. You know, I'm not here for mindless attacks on things that are fuck all to do with mental health by jumped up, bigoted, fucking over-opinionated, self-seeking fucking morons who can't fucking argue. Who don't even have a fucking point. And I know the next one will come back with some smug announcement of how they've totally fucking destroyed me again. And oh my god, and oh you think this, and oh why don't you just... Ugh. Can I be fucked with that? You want to fucking try and argue with me, dickwad? Have a fucking point. Have a fucking point. I took every single one of the points he fucking made. and just presented them back to him as they fucking were, quite fucking politely enough, in the light of how I'd been fucking spoken to. And I mentioned that, commented on that. Don't speak to me like that, please. Be more respectful. That's I was just asking to be more respectful, be more kind. When someone says they've gone through something that's fucked them up, you don't say, no, you fucking haven't. It was literally exactly the same thing as I always go on about with the bullet wound in the gun. What this twat is trying to fucking say is, well, I don't think gender's even important, so all you lot of that have been fucked up by it shouldn't really matter, should it? Why don't you just let go of the idea of gender? And you'll be fine, won't you? That is the effect of someone like saying, I've been shot, I've got a bullet wound. Yes, but I don't think it was a gun. Now look, so there shouldn't be a bullet wound. And then act as if that has actually cured the fucking problem. That's why I said, you have not been through what I've been through. Because if you had, you'd be fucked up by it. And if you had, you'd have compassion for people who've been fucked up by it. So don't fucking try and tell me that I don't know what I'm fucking on about. Because you don't know what I'm fucking on about. You are nowhere near being able to step up to me and even comment. Okay? You are down there in the terms of your empathy, your understanding. You are a vile, stupid little man. The only reason I say that is a woman wouldn't be as much of a fucking cock as you. Am I being sexist? I probably am. Because a woman was as much of a cock. But mate, this is fucking 4 narcissists in a week now. 4 fucking narcissistic, stupid, little pissy little shits crawling all over my fucking shit. You know? I can't be fucking doing with it. Just ignore them. How can I ignore them? This is my mental health channel. This is what I fucking do. Don't fucking ignore that shit when it's in your day-to-day all the time. You know? When you start getting fucking frightened that you're going to get the fuck beaten out of you because you're the wrong gender to be wearing the clothes you're going to wear. Right? And then sit me to fucking tell me that fucking gender doesn't mean nothing, you fucking idiot. I hope you get beaten up for being fucking non-binary. You might start to fucking understand rather than fucking having some jumped up ideas just because you've got an opinion on gender that you're allowed to tell someone else fucking whatever about fucking gender. You don't fuck all, mate. You don't fuck all, you fucking snivelling little piss. Don't even fucking think about me. Don't even fucking try and fucking talk to me. You are fucking beneath me. I'm a schizotype, darling. We are far more sophisticated than you. And we're more attractive. But Ned, thank you, my darling, / my mate. Seriously, thank you. Seriously, thank you. I was genuinely touched by it, and I just thought I was going to make a video anyway. And I thought if I write, I will probably write, and it will take ages, and I wanted to make the video, so I thought I'll just like mention it and talk about it. But again, I've been really quite angry again. I'm sick of infantile, petty shit. Get this nonsense away from me. Go away, little boy, with your stupid little fucking shenanigans and your pointless fucking banter. You mean fuck all. You mean nothing. You're just a little fucking irritating fly that needs swatting. Now swat yourself the fuck out of my life and go and buzz around someone else's pile of shit. With love. Yeah, it's another page in my fucking book, basically. Another fucking day, another fucking narcissist. These cunts need dealing with. Stop telling people to ignore them. Join in when you see people doing that shit and bully the fuck out of them. Make them feel stupid and worthless that they are. So you're only being honest with them. It's the tough love they need, darling. They really do need fucking... They deserve all of their anger, all of their bitterness, all of their loneliness, all of their sad little life. Hate them. Fucking hate them. So anyway, do you want to fight? Getting beaten up by a girl in knickers. And I think that'll probably do, darling. Anyway, I hope you're all well. To everyone else who's watching and supporting me, thank you so much. And I think this concludes our business for this evening. Good night.